Hey, Maximizers! Welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Crystal Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help coaches and service providers use YouTube to make consistent sales in their business. I have been creating content since 2018 when I started my very first YouTube channel. I've had my YouTube channel in my business for 7 years. I started off teaching women how to coupon and how to budget, how to meal plan, how to strategically shop so that they could save more money in their life without feeling like they had to shop at every single freaking store. In 2020, my clients were like, hey, Crystal, can you teach us how to start YouTube channels? Can you teach us how to start businesses? Can you teach us how to start side hustles? Because there's a pandemic and we need a way to make more money. We've saved a lot of money. Now we want to make money. And I was like, cool. So in 2020, I accidentally became a business coach. It wasn't my goal. It wasn't my intention. It wasn't something that I intended to do. It was literally something I started doing out of the need to help my clients, out of the need to give my clients more of what they wanted. So that's exactly what I did. I ran my first YouTube program called YouTube Channel on a Budget, and I taught about 15 women how to start a YouTube channel from scratch. And it wasn't necessarily a YouTube channel for their business, it was just starting a YouTube channel, period. Half of them had businesses, half of them were going like the influencer route. They just wanted to get their content out there. Excuse me. And some of them actually wanted to sell digital products. But point being, I helped 15 women start their YouTube channels back in 2020. And from then, I started helping women with all facets of their business from A to Z. I really enjoyed helping women take the idea from their brain and turn it into a profitable business that they love. So from 2020 to 2023, I did both. Forward facing, I was your couponing girl. I was teaching you all things CVS, Walgreens, budgeting, Target, all the things. And then behind the scenes, I was running my business coaching programs. I had YouTube channel on a budget. I had one-on-one coaching. I had the Money Makers Academy. I had so many different business coaching programs running behind the scenes while forward facing, I was teaching couponing. And then in 2023, I hit like a 33-year-old crisis. I was dealing with a whole bunch of crap in my life. And I was at a point in my business where I felt like I was stuck with my audiences, meaning I was helping these two groups of women, one save money, one make money, but I was speaking to one main audience on my main YouTube channel, right? And I wanted to oh, I wanted to sorry, my something new popped up on TikTok that says remove your background noise so viewers can hear you clearly. And it just distracted me. And I was like, oh, let me touch this button. So let me fix my phone on TikTok. And I pressed the button because like let me remove the noise. Anywho, I hit a crisis and I felt like I was speaking to my couponing audience and I was trying to push my business and my side hustle content and it wasn't landing. And I felt like it was too much going on. And I was like, I need to pick. I felt like I was at a pivotal part of my business where it's like, I can't do both comfortably anymore. And I don't want to run like two businesses. Like I need to pick. And I had to ask myself, like, do I want to continue to be the couponing girl or do I really want to continue helping women with their businesses? And it was not an easy decision to make. I struggled for like the whole 2023 of like, what am I going to do? And ultimately, I decided that I was going to be a business coach. So at that point, I had decided to start a brand new YouTube channel. So I started my business YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, because one thing that I did really well with my couponing was that I focused in on one niche and I built my audience around that. So I said, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not getting a new TikTok. I'm not getting a new Instagram. I'm not starting a new Facebook page, but I will start a new YouTube channel because that's where the core of my audience is. And that's what I decided to do. So I started my new YouTube channel at the end of 2023. In 2024, I closed down all of my couponing programs. I let go of lots of clients. I let go of thousands of dollars of monthly recurring revenue. And I said, I'm all in. I'm going to be a business coach. Because of my life falling apart in 2023, 2024 in business did not go as well. I was not signing business coaching clients out the wazoo. I was being an anything business coach for everybody. And I knew that that was not the best way to go about this. I was throwing spaghetti at the wall to see if it sticks and it did not work. Okay. I was semi-consistent with my YouTube channel, but not consistent enough, right? I did not have a niche. I did not have a focus. I did not have my secret sauce. So I had to coach myself and I said, Crystal, what makes you different? What is your secret sauce? What is the one thing that you've done really, really well in your business? And what's the thing that you've helped your clients do well in their business? The answer to that question was content. The answer to that question was content. I had posted over 2,000 videos to YouTube. I have gone live over 1,000 times since 2019. I've posted thousands of videos between TikTok and Instagram. And as a result, I've been able to make over $400,000 on social media in the past 6 years from the time I started making money. Okay. So in 6 years, I've made over $400,000, and it all has come from content, mostly from my YouTube channel. I am not Krista Maximizer without my YouTube channel. I don't make any money without my YouTube channel. I don't grow my business without my YouTube channel. So I said, you know what? I'm a content coach. Okay. I have helped tons of clients start their social media. I've helped people start Instagram from scratch. I've helped people start Facebook from scratch. I've helped people start YouTube from scratch. I don't think I've helped anybody create a TikTok. Actually, there is a client that I helped start a TikTok from scratch. Okay. So, like, I've helped clients with every single social media platform, mostly YouTube, mostly Instagram. And from that, I have been able to realize that, like, content is my jam. Being able to build an audience and make sales is my jam. So as a result, I said, I'm going to be a content coach. I narrowed down my focus. I started signing clients every single month at the end of 2024 when I made that focus. And then this year, I made it even more of a pivot to, I'm going back to Old Faithful. YouTube is now and forever my main platform. It always has been. I've decided that I want to focus on helping coaches and service providers specifically with YouTube. I am not a business owner without starting my YouTube channel. I am full-time today in my business because of my YouTube channel. If it wasn't for my YouTube channel, I would not be the person that I am today. So now I'm making a hard pivot into really focusing on helping business owners, coaches, and service providers use YouTube for their business. So that's a little snippet about me and how I got to where I am today. I want to know who's here because tonight I want to talk about why, as a coach or service provider, you should be using YouTube. Why, as a business owner, YouTube, in my opinion, is the best platform. So I like to know who's here. So in the comments, can you let me know where you're watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And let me know in the comments. Yes, you have a YouTube channel. No, you don't have a YouTube channel, or you want a YouTube channel. So let me know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country are you watching from, and then drop a yes if you have a YouTube channel, a no if you don't have a YouTube channel and you don't want a YouTube channel, and a want if you want to start a YouTube channel. Let me know down in the comments because I love to know who's here. So I'm in Central Florida. I live in Lake County, and I have 2 YouTube channels. I have a couponing YouTube channel titled Krista Maximizer, and I have a business YouTube channel titled Build a Business with Chris. It's Build a Business with KRYS. So if you are not watching from that YouTube channel right now, because I am live on all of my platforms, I would love if you could subscribe. I'm trying to reach over 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. 1,500 was my big goal. So we're going to see if I can get 1,500 subscribers by December 31st. That gives me 3 months. I'm a little scared, but at the very least, I want to get over 1,000 by December 31st. So please go subscribe to Build a Business with KRYS. Bar says, yes, they have a YouTube channel. Ooh, what's your YouTube channel about? Bridget says, Fort Worth, Texas. I have a YouTube channel. Awesome, Bridget. What's your YouTube channel about? I have a YouTube channel. Lisa, I'm in St. Louis. I have a faceless music channel. Ooh, how is that going for you, Lisa? I have 2. Okay, what are your 2 channels, Bridget? Would love to hear them. A TV page with soulful R&B and jazz. Perfect. Clean beauty and wellness. Awesome. Thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate it. Please go subscribe to Build a Business with Chris. It's Build a Business with KRYS. My live that I'm streaming right now, all my live replays are there. And then I share content on starting and growing businesses, specifically using social media. So you link YouTube with TikTok? No. I actually am looking at 3 different cameras right now. So I go live on Instagram, TikTok, both of my YouTube channels, and my Facebook page at the same time. So I can absolutely put my TikTok live through StreamYard too, but I still have to open up TikTok on my phone to see the comments. So what I do is I have 2 phones, right? So I have a business phone and I have a personal phone. I run my YouTube channel, by the way. I run my YouTube channel from my iPhone. I don't know why my Do Not Disturb turned on. Hold on a second. I run my YouTube channel from my phone. So I have 1 phone for Instagram, 1 phone for TikTok, say hi. And then on my laptop here, as you can see, I have both of my YouTube channels and my Facebook business page on my laptop. So then when I go live, I just put my phones on my laptop like so. And then I have Instagram, I have TikTok, and then I have both my YouTube channels and my Facebook business page. Everywhere's live at the same time. And then the replays go up on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. So I go live on all the places at once. I built my audiences and built my platforms over the past 7 years. YouTube has always been my main platform and it always will be. But I started building TikTok in 2021 when TikTok offered to pay me. Well, 2020, TikTok offered to pay me to create TikToks. So I started building my TikTok from there. And then I've always had Instagram and Facebook, but I've never create content for them. I just basically repurpose. Can you show the setup? Yeah, I just did. Did you see it? So literally you're on TikTok. So I have this phone that's live on Instagram right now. And then I have my laptop, which is live, that has my Facebook business page and both of my YouTube channels through an app called StreamYard. I also have a referral bonus if you want to use StreamYard. Let me know if it's unfrozen now. I also have a referral bonus if you want to use StreamYard. That's linked over on my YouTube channel. Someone on YouTube said, how do I earn money for my channel? I'm a wildlife photographer. Is wildlife not really a thing these days? Are my videos too boring? Should I do something more stupid that the kids love? Hey, Charlie. First, I want to say thank you so much for asking the question. That is such a great question. How do I earn money from my channel? I'm going to tell you. I was going to talk about why coaches and service providers need a YouTube channel, but you are a service provider, so you are my ideal client, and I'm going to tell you how you can make money from your YouTube channel. So just give me a yes in the comments to let me know that you're still here, and I will yap to you a little bit, okay? I see that you're watching from my couponing channel, so please, when you're done, there's a link in the description box. Please go subscribe to my business channel. But Charlie, give me a yes in the comments to let me know that you're still here. You can earn, and this is actually one of my live topics that's going to be coming up really soon. You can earn a plethora of money from your YouTube channel. Now, if you are a wildlife photographer, how do you make money in your business? So let me know in the comments. Are you selling wildlife photos? Is that how you make money? I would love to know if that's how you make money. But in general, the first main way that you can make money from YouTube is you can make money directly from the platform. So when people watch your videos and you're monetized, and in order to be monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 hours of watch time. Once you're monetized, then YouTube will put ads on your videos. And once there's ads on your videos, you get paid from people watching the ads. I've made over $42,000 from my couponing YouTube channel from people watching the ads. I got my first paycheck January of 2019. It was $342. Since January 2019, I've only gone 2 months, my entire 6 years of being monetized, that I did not make money from YouTube. I've made thousands, I've made hundreds. It just depends. So you can literally make money directly from the platform. The second way you can make money from your channel is to do affiliates, meaning you're a wildlife photographer. You can have affiliate deals with the cameras that you use, with the editing software that you use, any systems that you use for your business, meaning if someone buys a Nikon camera and they click your link, you get 10% from every single one. If this makes sense, can you tap the screen on TikTok? If this makes sense on YouTube and Instagram, can you just drop a yes in the comments so that I know that you guys are with me and this is making sense to you? And this that I'm sharing with Charlie, who is a wildlife photographer, this holds true for all coaches and service providers, right? Everybody can make money directly from the platform and everybody can get affiliate deals. Any systems, any programs, any equipment, anything that you use, you can see if they have affiliate programs. I use Airtable, there's an affiliate. I use StreamYard to go live, there's an affiliate. Everyone who signs up for StreamYard, I think I get like 20 bucks. Everybody that signs up for Airtable, I get like $10. So like you can earn money from affiliates and you don't need to be monetized to do that. Like you can have 100 subscribers on YouTube. And if someone sees that you are buying a Nikon camera, right? It's 2 a.m, but I'm glued to your stream. Awesome. Okay. I won't keep it too long. But like, you can make money from any of the services and the software that you use, and if they have affiliate deal. Okay. So you can make money from the platform. You can make money directly from affiliates. You can do brand collaborations. Okay. So Charlie, how do you make money in your business right now? Tell me right now, how do you make money as a wildlife photographer? Do you make money from people buying your pictures? Is that how you make your money primarily, right? So the next thing you can do is brand collaborations. So just like affiliates, brands can pay you money to say, hey, talk about this Nikon camera. Couponing. I've made money from Ibotta. Ibotta's giving me money. I've made money from Shopkick. Shopkick has given me money. I've made money from a pharmaceutical brand who wanted me to talk about their pharmacy. I've made money from brands, from Zapier. I made a crap ton of money on TikTok from doing a brand deal with Zapier. The rest of my brand deals are escaping me, but most of the rebate apps and things I've done, I've literally done brand deals with them. Can you hear me? Bridget, let me know if you can hear me now. Okay. So like that's the other way. And then the last way that you can make money from your YouTube channel is by selling your products and services in your videos. Okay. I would say the sound is not working. I just turned my phone up. Let me know if you can hear me on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, can you hear me? Sorry, my TikTok sound is leaving. Okay, I'm gonna end and come back. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm gonna have to end it and come back. I don't want to be with you. You want to be friends. Okay, TikTok, we are back. Hopefully they come back. Okay, so you make money by selling your products and services in your videos. Okay, so when you are making a video, you will offer your audience whatever you're talking to them about, whatever you're teaching them, and then you offer your product as a solution to a problem. Okay. So, like in this video, my solution to the problem is if you are a coach or a service provider and you've been wanting to start a YouTube channel, but you don't know how, you've been wanting to start a YouTube channel, but it seems overwhelming and hard. I'm hosting a 10-day challenge where I'm going to teach you how to start a YouTube channel from scratch for your business. I am going to teach you everything you need to know to set up your YouTube channel and post your very first video on YouTube from scratch in 10 days. That's the solution to your problem. You want a YouTube channel? The solution is to join me for my 10-day challenge. You can go to KristenMaximizer.com, click on challenge, and you can sign up for the 10-day challenge, right? That's the solution to the problem. Are your videos too boring? I don't know. What are your videos about? What kind of content are you sharing on your YouTube channel? Does that make sense? I don't think you should do anything that kids love. If you are running a business, if you are starting a YouTube channel, you need to do something that you love. I'm going to say this for lack of better terms, F everyone else. I am teaching you about content and I'm teaching you about YouTube because I love it. Would I teach you about content for your business for free? Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. I do not get paid from this live stream. On my monetized YouTube channel, I make like 2 cents from it. Okay. But it's something that I would do for free day in and day out. I make zero money from it. I give away high resolution because I think wildlife should be here where everyone is every we sell it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, no. So, Charlie, if you want to learn how to monetize what you do, I'd love to freaking help you. I'd love to freaking help you do that. There is definitely a way for you to make money doing something that you love. Absolutely, we can brainstorm a bazillion kind of ways. Now, I do offer a strategy session if you want to do a one-time strategy session with me. It's 90 minutes, and I can help you come up with a strategy and figure out what you can actually sell. Instead of giving those nature wildlife photos away, I mean, you could sell them in a bundle. You could sell them in a mini class. You could reach out to wildlife preserves and places and things and sell the photos to them directly. You could teach a wildlife photography class, teaching people how to photograph wildlife, how to photograph the earth and nature. You could make money from it that way. So if you really want me to narrow down and help you figure that out, I'd love to do that. I love helping people take an idea from their brain and turn it into a profitable business. And along with that, we can figure out what content you need to create to build up your audience so you have someone to sell it to. So if that interests you, please go to my website. It's linked in the description box, but I'm going to type it on YouTube as well. It's KristenMaximizer.com. Okay. and book a strategy session. I wouldn't say book a sales call. A sales call is free, and that's just for us to talk about what it would look like to work together. But if you really want to learn how to monetize what you're doing, book a strategy session. It's 90 minutes. And I know you're in the UK, so choose your time zone. If you need a different time, let me know. And then we can figure out how you can monetize it. And then I can also help you come up with your content strategy. So again, you know what content you're creating on YouTube to bring in the ideal clients that you want to have. Does this make sense, Charlie? Does this make sense for everyone else? Tap the screen on TikTok if this makes sense for you, okay? We're talking about using YouTube for coaches and service providers. Charlie's a service provider. They take nature, wildlife photos, right? YouTube would be a great resource. And let me tell you why. Number one, YouTube is a long form platform. YouTube allows you to build the know, like, and trust factor with your audience. In order for somebody to buy something from you, they need to know you, like you, and trust you. The longer they spend with you, the more they know you, like you, and trust you, the more easier they are going to buy from you when they are ready to solve their problem and you have the solution, right? You can educate and inform your audience without time limits. I only got 3 minutes for a YouTube short. I only got 3 minutes for a reel on TikTok, right? I mean, a reel on Instagram. TikTok, I can post up to 10 minutes. But YouTube, your length is unlimited, okay? It is the best platform for long form content. It is the best platform to go deep and educate your audience, okay? This is why if you're a coach or a service provider, you should be on YouTube. Coaching and providing services is typically long-winded. It's not something that a 2 or 3 minute video can really capture the essence of what you're teaching your audience. I can barely, I can teach someone the very, very, very basics of creating content in 3 minutes, but I can give you a masterclass in 25 minutes on YouTube, in a 1 hour live on YouTube. Long form content builds your know, like, and trust factor much deeper. I was able to take my channel from 0 to monetized in 4 months. And then in 9 months, I started selling my very first membership. Okay. I could have started selling a lot sooner, but I wasn't sure what I was going to sell and what that was going to look like. So it took me a little bit longer to build up my audience. But my audience bought from me like hotcakes because they had spent hours watching my content. I want you to think about it this way. If you post every single day on Instagram and you post a 2-minute reel, okay? A 2-minute reel. If you post a 2-minute reel every day and a person only watches 1 minute of it, they've only spent 7 minutes with you for the week. If you post a 20-minute YouTube video and your audience watches half of it, they spent 10 minutes with you. 10 minutes with you. The know, like, and trust factor is already up. And most people are not watching the whole 2 minutes of a reel, but most people on YouTube are watching at least half of the video. If it is a video, especially if they searched in the search bar for what they're looking for, how to start a business, how to start a YouTube channel, how to create content for my business, how to make sales in my business, they're going to watch a bulk of that video before they click off. Versus a reel, a TikTok, I'm scrolling. I didn't necessarily search in the search bar for it to get it. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Your first video on the channel needs to be long. All of your videos on your YouTube channel need to be long form videos, 10 minutes or more. I'm teaching my clients 10 minutes or longer videos, okay? We're not making 5-minute YouTube videos. We're making 10-minute YouTube videos. So when you have a long form piece of content, you get to build that know, like, and trust factor a lot deeper with your audience. 1 to 2 minutes on YouTube is so much more valuable than 1 to 2 minutes on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. You can't convince me otherwise, okay? So that's why coaches and service providers need YouTube, because it's a long form. You can educate and inform your audience at a deeper level. Evergreen. The second reason why coaches and service providers need YouTube is an evergreen platform. Evergreen just means that the content can be used anytime. There's no time urgency. There's no seasonal urgency. Evergreen content can be used anytime. I am still making money and still getting views on videos of how to coupon 4 years later. People are watching videos where I teach them how to coupon that I posted in 2020 and 2019 and 2021. People are watching those videos in 2025. I am making money off those videos in 2025. Okay. My business coaching videos, I posted business coaching videos in 2023. There are people watching my videos from 2023 and 2024 in 2025. Yes, that was only a year or two ago, but nobody is really watching a reel from 3 years ago. No one's watching a TikTok from 3 years ago unless they scroll down your page. If you search for a video on TikTok, you're not getting something from 3 years ago. But if somebody goes into YouTube and they type in exactly what they're looking for, a video from 3 years ago may pop up. YouTube may push your video to them because they're watching someone else with similar content. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Tap the screen on TikTok if this makes sense. Yes in the comments on YouTube and Facebook if this makes sense. Okay. Evergreen content lives forever over on YouTube. Okay. The YouTube algorithm lasts longer than Instagram and TikTok. It just lasts longer. So people are going to YouTube and searching specifically for what they want. People want to be taught on YouTube. People want to be sold to on YouTube. TikTok shop is great, but not when you're pushing things that I don't wear. Not when you're pushing things that I don't need. Not when you're showing me things that I don't use. But when I go to YouTube and I'm struggling with how to be consistent on social media for my business, and I type in how to be consistent on social media for my business, I'm going to binge watch 3 or 4 videos. I'm going to take notes, okay? If YouTube serves me another video and says, oh, you may like this, I'm going to watch it because I specifically came here. Now on TikTok, I'll be going down the rabbit hole. I may get a good video here and there. You may find somebody that you like, go to their page and scroll their videos. Cool. But when I'm searching for something and I need something, I don't go to TikTok first. I go to YouTube first. And most people do. Okay. Which brings me to my next reason why coaches and service providers need to be on YouTube, because it is the top search engine because it's owned by Google. YouTube is Google. Google is YouTube. They are the people. So when you go on Google, okay, Google just doesn't give you websites. They give you YouTube channels. They give you YouTube videos. YouTube is one of the top search engines, right? Like, why, as a coach or service provider who has a service, who has a digital product, who has a course, who has a class, who offers one-on-one or group coaching or a hybrid that can help someone change their life, why would you not want to have skin in that game? If you're a coach or a service provider, in my professional opinion, someone who's been doing this for 7 years, and I've only sold services, I've not sold products. I sold a few t-shirts in my life. I sell coaching. I've sold one course in my life. I sell one-on-one, I sell group, I sell memberships, I sell boot camps, I sell masterclasses. That's my jam. Services, coaching programs, okay? If you're a coach or a service provider and you're not on YouTube, you are leaving money on the table. You're leaving money on the table. So the search engine part of YouTube is unmatched. TikTok's trying to do it. Instagram trying to make their way. No other social media platform performs like YouTube when it comes to the search engine optimization because they are backed by Google. Okay? Why would you not set yourself up there? I know why. Because YouTube is the hardest social media platform to be on. YouTube is the most demanding social media platform. YouTube requires you to put so much more into your social media. You can't be lazy on YouTube. It's not going to perform well. It requires you to do a little bit more work, but it's going to give you the biggest return on investment. Okay? It's not about going viral on YouTube. It's about consistently showing up. It's about consistently giving your audience what they need, educating and informing them, and then offering them a solution to their problem. Understand why God said put my videos on YouTube. I started with YouTube. I started my business on YouTube. I didn't have a business before I started my YouTube channel. I knew I wanted to help women with couponing. I knew I wanted to get paid for it. I didn't know what I wanted to sell. So God told me to start making videos on YouTube. I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know anything about videos. I had not made content before, besides like little stagnant posts. I started making content on YouTube. And 5 months later, I got my first paycheck from YouTube. And I started my business because I built a YouTube channel. I did it backwards. I started the YouTube channel. I was educating. I made money from the YouTube channel. And then I said, how can I give my audience more? I started off selling a $5 a month membership where I answered unlimited coupon questions and I offered exclusive videos that were not seen on my YouTube channel. That's how I started my business, with a $5 membership. My $5 membership helped me make hundreds of thousands of dollars on social media, right? So if you're a cultural service provider and you don't have a YouTube channel, you need one. Okay. If you're like, Crystal, I'm scared, I'm nervous, I don't even know how to start, I'm going to help you. Okay. I'm hosting a 10-day challenge. It's called Create Your Channel with Chris Challenge. And it is for business owners who want a YouTube channel, but they are scared. Business owners who want a YouTube channel, but they don't know how to make one. Business owners who want a YouTube channel, but they're not sure what they need to do to make it. I'm taking you through it in 10 days. I'm going to walk you from everything from figuring out your channel name through posting your very first video. At the end of the 10 days, your first video will be posted on YouTube. It will be live on YouTube. You will know the theme of your channel. You're going to know how to create content for your channel, and you're going to know how to show up, right, for yourself on YouTube without the overwhelm, without feeling like you need all the equipment and you need all the techie things and all the premium editing software. To join this challenge, you need a smartphone. Okay. You need about less than $100. You need a smartphone, less than $100, and a lighting source. And you're going to be able to start your YouTube channel in 10 days with your first video up. So if you want to join us for the challenge, you can go to KristenMaximizer.com, click on challenge. If you're doing it on your phone, go to KristenMaximizer.com, click on those 3 lines, click on challenge, and you can sign up. You can use an iPad. Yes, you can do it from an iPad. Absolutely, you can do it from an iPad. So if you want to join me for my challenge, it starts on October 27th, but you want to sign up now. Because I'm going to keep the spots kind of limited because I want to be able to make sure that I can help everyone. It is a group challenge, so it will be a group, and it's only $49. So it's $49 for the 10 days with me. Inside the challenge, like I said, everything that you need from deciding on your video content all the way through posting your first video, I'm going over recording, editing, software, systems. I'm literally covering everything you need, what to put on your channel, thumbnails, channel assets, how to take pictures, everything that you need. Okay. I've been making videos on YouTube since the Wild West days, early 2000s, and I haven't earned money from it. What is the secret to standing out from the rest? Ooh, you have to figure out what's your secret sauce and what you're doing that's different. So you've been posting videos since early 2000s and you haven't reached 1,000 subscribers and you haven't reached 4,000 hours of watch time. I would have to look at your channel and kind of give you an audit to see what I can see. Right? Like, how are you educating and informing your audience? Right? That would have to be the reason. Not the reason. That's not what I'm trying to say. I would have to see your channel to see what's going on there, right? Because if you have been making videos for 25 years and you haven't been monetized, it's like, okay, what's going on there? The secret to standing out is figuring out what's your secret sauce and what makes you different. Okay? Does that make sense? Like, that's your thing. Okay, so I'm looking at your channel and I see that you only have 18 subscribers, but it says you only have 12 videos. It says you joined in 2010. Right off the bat, I don't see any thumbnails. That's not, and your titles don't really have any, your videos don't really have any titles that are searchable. What are people learning from your channel? Like, why would I want to watch your channel? Why would YouTube push your channel out? So off the rip, the reason why nothing's happening for you is you have no thumbnails, you don't have any searchable titles. What are you teaching us? What are you showing us? What are you helping us with? YouTube is an educational platform. How are you educating? How are you informing? Or how are you entertaining? So you need to, if you want to stand out, what makes you a special? What makes your photography so special? What makes you so different? That's the secret to standing out. So what is your secret sauce? Okay, what makes you different? And doubling down on that. Okay. All right. Any other questions before I keep going? But if you're a coach or a service provider and you want a YouTube channel and you don't have one, go sign up for my challenge. Go sign up. We start on October 27th. KristenMaximizer.com/challenge. You can click the button, see the sales page, and save your seat. Okay. The next reason I talked about this at the beginning of this live is when you use YouTube, you open up yourself up to multiple streams of income, right? So, as a business owner, our number one goal is to make sales. So, you already are selling a product or service if you are a business owner that wants a YouTube channel. So, you already are selling some sort of coaching. You're already providing some sort of service, right? You're a photographer, you do hair, you do nails, you're a fitness coach, you're a business coach, you're a money coach, you're a breathing coach, you're a parenting coach, you're some sort of coach or service provider, right? Maybe you make websites, maybe you do templates, maybe you sell a digital product, whatever. You can make money 3 other ways outside of selling your products or services. Thank you so much for that gift on YouTube. Okay. And YouTube has been the main way that I've been getting my brand collaboration. So that's one way. You make money from brands paying you to talk about their products. You can make money from affiliates, meaning you get a commission from talking about someone else's products. And you can also make money from affiliates, brand deals, and money directly from the platform. Okay. So let's break these down. The first one I'll talk about is money directly from the platform. In order to make money from YouTube, you need to be monetized. In order to be monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 hours of watch time in 1 calendar year. So 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months. Once that happens, you don't make money for your subscribers and you don't make money from your views. You make money when people watch the ads on your videos. So if you want to help your favorite YouTubers, watch the ads. Don't click skip. If you see an ad of something that you want to buy, something that you're interested in, click the ad from their video and they make more money. That's how you make money directly from the YouTube platform. Okay. The next way is affiliates. So affiliates is when you earn a commission from talking about someone else's product. For example, I've made over $20,000, I think, from Flues. Flues is a cashback app where you earn cash back for buying gift cards. Directly from Flues alone, they've paid me like $15,000+ just in affiliate money from getting people to sign up. Every time I signed up 100 people, I made a $2,000. And I did that. I'm their number one referrer still to this day. And I think I've referred well over 2,500 people to Flues. You do the math. I made over $10,000 just in that $2,000 bonus alone. And then I've got some other brand collaborations and things from them. So I want to say I made close to like 20K just from Flues alone. Affiliates. So they gave me money for talking about their products. I'm using StreamYard right now to go live on YouTube and Facebook. Every time somebody signs up for StreamYard, I don't know, how much is it? Is it $20 I get? I think I get $10 or $20 every time somebody signs up for StreamYard. That's an affiliate deal, right? People have Amazon storefronts. Every time somebody clicks that link, they get 10% or whatever it is. That's what an affiliate deal is. When you have a YouTube channel, you can put affiliates in your description box. You can talk about them on camera. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Tap the screen on TikTok if this makes sense. Yes in the comments on YouTube and Instagram if this makes sense, okay? So you can make money from affiliates. You can make money directly from the platform. And you can get brand collaborations. Most of my brand collaborations come from YouTube. The last 2 I've done have come from TikTok because they have like the creator marketplace now. But most of my brand collaborations have come from YouTube. I've never reached out to a brand for a brand collaboration. I've made close to 100K in brand collaborations. Okay. Like literally. And all of the brands come to me. And most of them say, I seen your YouTube. I seen your video. I love the way you educate your audience. Can you talk about my product? Or like Ibotta. They paid me a ridiculous amount of money, but I was already talking about Ibotta. I was earning affiliate money from Ibotta. Every time somebody signed up, I made $10. And then they paid me thousands of dollars to be a brand ambassador for their brand. because they saw my YouTube videos and they saw how I was talking about their brand. I think the opposite. I think back then in the early days of the internet, I was showing people you could make anything you imagine on your computer. Now all you have to do is talk to a static camera. Yes. But like you the content that you're making right now, people don't want to watch that, right? Like, I don't necessarily want to watch a nature scene unless I'm like a nature person. YouTube's not going to push that because that's not what people want. People would care more about why are you filming the wildlife in this way? What are the tips for filming wildlife? Tell us the story about how you started filming wildlife while showing us you filming wildlife. That's what people want to see. You've got to make content that people want to watch, people want to engage in, people want to enjoy. That's what's going to make YouTube push your content. But what you have right now, people are not going to want to watch that. YouTube's not going to want to push that. Your videos aren't categorized, so YouTube don't even know where to put you, if that makes sense. Okay. So you can make multiple income streams when you have a YouTube channel as a coach or a service provider. My goal when I started my YouTube channel wasn't to be an influencer. I didn't even think about brand collaborations or affiliates when I started my YouTube channel. All I thought was, I know YouTube pays people. I want them to pay me. And then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to sell to my audience to help them coupon. That's all I thought about. I didn't even think about the other things. And I accidentally became an influencer. And that wasn't even my goal, my intention. But I'll take the money. I'll take the money. I'll take the money, right? Like, why would you not? So now I've done brand collaborations with Zapier as a business coach because I use Zapier. I just did another brand collaboration with another brand. While I didn't necessarily use their product or service for my business because my business is already started, it's a great way for people who haven't started their business. It's a great thing for them to use. The ad isn't out yet, but it's a great thing for them to use for their business. I also did a brand collaboration for a video chopping software where they take long form YouTube videos and they made them into shorts that you can use on TikTok and Reels and for YouTube Shorts. I used that for a very long time because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. This is so simple. Like, and I got paid like $1,000 to do that video to talk about this software. Yeah, I'll talk about your software for $1,000. Absolutely. And I'll use it. They gave me free access to it. Yeah, I'll use your software and talk about it for $1,000. So when you are in your business, any of your equipment, your software, your systems, anything that you use, that's open for brand collaborations. But YouTube is so strong of a platform. I never reached out to a brand to do a collaboration. Not saying that you can't and not saying that you shouldn't. I think you absolutely should if that's what you want. My goal is to sell my coaching. My goal is to help business owners create YouTube channels and make money. That's my goal. That's what I want to spend my time on. I'm not spending my time emailing brands to see if I can do a collaboration. I'm not doing that, but some people will. But just me being me and me teaching the way that I teach, me being me and me teaching the way that I teach, I naturally attracted that. And it wasn't even my goal or intention to do that. But you can absolutely make money from it. Okay. The next reason why coaches and service providers need a YouTube channel is because you can go deep with your sales. YouTube is my favorite place to sell. What I'm doing right now, selling on live, is my favorite thing to do. Hold on one second. Are you done your work? Yeah. What are you doing? So everything's submitted that needs to be submitted?
Just
What were you
finished
doing
science.
live?
I just finished my science.
Okay.
I was listening to my music.
Okay. Clean up the top for me. Get food. It's 9:30. You would have been done right there. Eat and take a shower.
Can I eat after?
Huh?
Can I eat after?
After your shower?
Uh-huh.
That's fine. Okay. You can go deep with your sales. Okay. YouTube Shorts, not so much. You only got 3 minutes. Instagram Reels, not so much. You only got 3 minutes. You can educate your audience. You can go deep in teaching them why your offer is a solution to their problem. This live that I'm doing, I've been on live for 42 minutes. I'm able to go deep with you and this will stay on my YouTube channel as a piece of content. I am able to go deep with you on why, as a coach or service provider, you need a YouTube channel. And I'm able to share with you that I am going to help you start said YouTube channel from scratch. I'm going to give you all the steps that you need from A to Z to teach you how to start that YouTube channel. I posted an in-depth video on my YouTube channel on what my challenge is. I think the video is like 6 or 7 minutes. I give you all the details of the challenge, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to help you do it, without any interruptions. Now, the video that I posted on TikTok and Instagram is literally 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So I couldn't give you everything because I couldn't go deep. Does this make sense? I am able to explain my offers in grave detail, give you unlimited examples on why you need it. This live is a full reason on why you need a YouTube channel. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Tap the screen if this makes sense. Yes in the comments if this makes sense. Okay. This whole live is a reason why you, as a coach or service provider, need a YouTube channel. And I've spent 42 minutes talking to you about me and my YouTube channels and why you need one. Okay. You can talk specifically on explaining your offer, the problem that it solves, how it solves it, how it helps your ideal client get more of what they want. You can literally share all the things deeply on YouTube, not in a pushy way. And also, you don't get on here and you say, buy my offer, buy my offer. I'm not telling you to buy my coaching, because nobody buys that way. I'm sharing with you why you need a YouTube channel. I'm sharing with you the benefits that the YouTube channel is going to get to you. So if you're a coach or service provider and you don't have a YouTube channel where you're posting long form content right now, you need to be in the challenge. It's 10 days and I'm going to take you from zero, A to Z. You're going to leave with your first YouTube video posted. You don't have to know anything about YouTube. You don't need a fancy camera. You don't need fancy equipment. You need a smartphone, lighting source, microphone, less than $100, and you can start your YouTube channel. That's it. That's all. It's not complicated. And I'm going to walk you through the process of that in the 10-day challenge. I've started 2 YouTube channels. I coached my sister. She's one that I coach from A to Z on her YouTube channel. Because my sister started her YouTube channel shortly after mine. I think she started I started mine in 2018. We did our first Vlogmas together in 2020. So I think she started either in 2019 or 2020, her YouTube channel. And I coached her. She was the first person before I coached my clients on how to start a YouTube channel from scratch. Okay. So you can get really deep with your sales on YouTube. And that's important as a coach and a service provider. Why is it important to go deep with your sales? Because as a coach or a service provider, your why is why people buy. Okay. If you sold a physical product, people can see the product, people can touch the product, people can use the product. That's going to make them buy. You can't see me helping you start a YouTube channel. You can't touch the YouTube channel. It's not something I can deliver to your front door. I have to tell you why you need the YouTube channel. You need the YouTube channel so that you can make unlimited income, so you can get unlimited leads, so you don't have to stress about the Instagram and the TikTok algorithm. Why is that important? Because if you make more sales with your YouTube channel, you make more money. Why is that important? When you make more money, you can live the life that you want. So everybody wants a little bit of different things. I wanted time freedom. My YouTube channel gave me time freedom. Let me tell you why. I started my YouTube channel when I had a 9 to 5. Okay. And I wanted to quit said 9 to 5, but I got fired before I could quit. But it was the best thing that ever happened to me. But I envisioned myself not having to wake up to an alarm. I envisioned myself being able to be in charge of my own schedule. So I started my YouTube channel as a side hustle and I busted my ass for a year. On my 1-year YouTube anniversary, I got fired. And I said, I'm not about to get a job because I was making close to $2,000 from the YouTube platform. I had my membership that was making me a couple $1,000s. I was creating my first course. And at that point, I thought I was going to sell a bunch of courses, but it didn't happen like that. I was making almost, not quite, I was making almost the same amount of money I was making at my corporate job. And I had savings and they were going to pay me out money. And I was like, I'm not getting a job. I am going to use this YouTube channel in my business and I'm going to make it work. I filed for my LLC the day after I got fired. Okay. Got my LLC later that week. And since then, I've had time freedom. If I did not have my YouTube channel, when I would have got fired, I would have had to go to the next little timeshare company and be a recruiter. Okay. And Lord knows where I would be right now. Probably not Krista Maximizer. My YouTube channel has given me the time freedom that I always dreamed of. On the days that I don't have to take my kid to school, I don't have to wake up to an alarm. I am in charge of my own time. I was able to pick her up from school, take her to basketball practice, go get some food in between. Like, I'm able to do whatever I want with my time. Now I'm on her schedule, right? We're on the kid's schedule. But I'm able to do whatever I want with my time because I started the YouTube channel. Without starting the YouTube channel, I don't have my business. I don't have the opportunity to get fired from a job and have a business because I had been working on it diligently for a year. I had almost 20,000 subscribers when I got fired. And at that point, I've made $42,000 from YouTube, the platform. I made most of the money in that first year. The first year I was monetized, I made almost $20,000. And then the past 5 years, I've made the other $22,000, $23,000. And that's any indication about how hard my first year went. And then once COVID came, everything went to the toilet once COVID came. But YouTube gave me the life that I have today. Without YouTube, I'm not Krista Maximizer. Okay. My YouTube channel has given me the freedom that I always wanted. Now, the last reason why coaches and service providers need a YouTube channel is because of the description box. No other platform allows you to give that many characters. YouTube description boxes have 5,000 characters. So not only can you link other YouTube videos, you can get people to subscribe to you. You can put all of your affiliates in there. If you have any collaborations, you can put in there the link to your website, join your email list, your sales links. There's space for hashtags. There's space for people to connect with you. Put your email address. Literally, the description box is damn near another sales page. It's a great way to continue to connect with your audience and have them connect with you. Okay. So these are my reasons why I believe as a coach or service provider, you should be having a YouTube channel. YouTube is my main platform. And I think for coaches and service providers, it is the best platform to have. So I'd love to know what questions you have. If you don't have any questions, can you let me know in the comments, was this helpful for you? Yes or no? Was this helpful for you? Yes or no? And do you have any questions? Now, with that being said, if you're listening to this and you're a coach or a service provider and you don't have a YouTube channel and you want a YouTube channel, join my challenge. I'm hosting a 10-day Create Your Channel with Chris challenge where I'm going to teach you A to Z how to start a YouTube channel for your business. And I'll say starting a YouTube channel with your business in mind is very different than starting a YouTube channel as an influencer. Because from day one, I'm going to be helping you position your channel to be a sales medium for you, to be a marketing platform for your business. You already sell your services. You already sell your coaching. Your YouTube channel is going to be your marketing platform. Your YouTube channel, think about it, is your commercial. It's going to be your billboard, right? Like, that's what the challenge is. Yes, it was. We need to purchase anything before the challenge? The answer to that question is no. I'm going to send an email, a techie email, and let you know tech-wise, you need a microphone and you need a lighting source, and I'm going to give you some options for it. But the challenge is 10 days. I don't think we record our video till close to day 5. So to get a microphone and lighting, you could probably get one within those first 5 days. But I will be sending out an email/video with the lighting and microphone suggestions so that you have them. But if you have natural lighting in your house, you don't necessarily need lighting. And you can get a lapel mic for $20 from Amazon that could come in 2 or 3 days, or you can go to your local Best Buy or Walmart and literally buy a lapel mic. Or you can order one from TikTok Shop that could be there in a couple of days. So I will let you know about that. But that's really the only things you need. When I started, I didn't have a microphone. I didn't have no lighting. I had nothing. So you don't need to go out and purchase anything because I want this to be super affordable. So I'll give you suggestions and links to what you need. But no, for now, you just sign up, get your spot. And then what's today? Next week, I will be sending out the techie email with this is the tech that you will need. You literally just need a microphone and a lighting source. And I'll list out what those options are, and I'll give like my top 3 suggestions for both of those. But no, you don't need to buy a bunch of things. You don't need a camera. You don't need fancy editing software. You need a smartphone, lighting source, and a microphone. That's really all you need. And you technically need something to hold your phone, like a tripod or something. That's not required because you can use a stack of books. Like my phones are being propped up right now on my laptop. But my favorite thing is this. So I will put this in the techie email as an option. But this is my favorite thing to use for my phone. No one's watching on Instagram right now, so I'll put it in here. And you literally like put your phone in here and you can record from every angle. I know this is going to be so weird on Instagram, but like you can literally record from every single angle with this thing, and it's like a claw clip. My favorite type of tripod to use. But like I've had all the tripods you can possibly think of. Like I have my ring light over here, but you don't need all the fancy equipment. Some of it is nice to have, but we're trying to get started. We're trying to get your first video posted. You don't need all that fancy crap. So the answer to that question is no. You will need a microphone and a lighting source, but I will let you know what you need and give you ample time to get it. Okay? Any other questions? That was a great question. Any other questions, or was this helpful? If you want to join us for the challenge, you can go to KristenMaximizer.com/challenge. KristenMaximizer.com/challenge. And you can watch the video, and then there's a link for you to get there. Hold on, I need to change one thing. Okay, it is. It does say that. Okay. Question. Just seeing the email that you're on live. Did you get your LLC through LegalZoom or a similar company? Your lighting is excellent, by the way. Thank you. Lighting, I actually have a soft box light. I'll put that in the email about starting a YouTube channel for y'all, but they're soft lights. I don't even know what they're called. I gave up using ring lights years ago because they were cheap and they would break all the time. So I have the square box light. So thank you. And this house has beautiful lighting anyway. And no, I did not get my LLC through LegalZoom. I would not suggest getting an LLC through LegalZoom because they charge extra fees. I literally went to the Florida website. So whatever your state is, go to your state site for starting a business. You can literally do it yourself. It's not rocket science. You know, you put your name in, your business name in, your name, your address, your phone number, your email, and you just pay the state fee. In Florida, my fee was like $125, but you can literally do it yourself. Like I wouldn't. And I always tell people, and I know we've worked together before, don't pay for the LLC until you've made at least $1,000 in your business. Do not pay for the LLC until you've made at least $1,000 for your business. I did not get my LLC until I had my YouTube channel for a year, and YouTube had paid me like at that point like $15,000 I got from YouTube. Right? So like I wouldn't get an LLC until I made at least $1,000. Right? It's not necessary. Nice to have, but not necessary when you're first starting, especially for you selling digital things. Proof of concept, make consistent money because you have to pay for it every year. So every year I pay $125 to be registered with the state. Texas highway robbery. How much is it in Texas? Let's see. How much to register a business in Texas? Oh, 300. 300 is not that bad. Oh, I forgot all about that, but I remember you said that. Yeah, 300. Okay, 300 isn't too bad. Yeah, we pay 125. We pay 125. 300 is not terrible, but I can see. Any other questions? I'm happy that this was helpful. Looking forward to seeing those of you in the challenge who want to start a YouTube channel. This is also for you if you created a YouTube channel like physically, but you've never posted long form. This is for if you're just been posting shorts and you want to post long form, this is for you because I'm going to help you figure out your first video and your content focus and your content pillars and your content ideas. This is going to be a very in-depth challenge. You get 6 live trainings with me. Most of them will be like this where I'm talking to you and you're able to comment, but I think the last 2 or 3 are going to be on Zoom, and you'll be able to actually get live coached by me through the challenge, but it's going to be very in depth. It's going to be very high touch. It's going to be very much everything in a bag of chips that you need to actually start the YouTube channel. Okay. This is not going to be watch all pre recorded videos. I teach everything live. So there's going to be live trainings that you show up for, and I'm live in real time, just like this. I'm not a huge fan of pre recorded. Pre recorded is needed. I prefer to teach live. It's only $49. It's only $49 for the challenge. It's 10 days. So that's less than $5 a day, and I'm going to get you starting your YouTube channel. So yeah, if you have a channel, but you haven't posted long form, this is for you too, because I'm going to walk you through recording, thumbnails, editing, everything you need for long form. And we're doing it simply as possible. We're not making this complicated. Okay. We are not making this complicated. We're going to make this easy. And in 10 days, you're going to have your video posted. It does come with a community Facebook group. And I know some people are weird about Facebook, but it is what it is. It's free. And I was not trying to spend no $500 a month on some app to use for a challenge. Okay. I'm Chris the Maximizer. We're maximizing our money. Okay. So we're going to have a free Facebook group where for the 10 days, we're going to be in the Facebook group, where I'm going to also give you support in the Facebook group. And if you know anything about me, there'll probably be some random lives in there, because who am I? Like, who am I not to give you random lives? But it's also going to be a community for you and all the other business owners who are starting a YouTube channel to be in there together. There's also going to be a part of the challenge where we're all going to critique each other, right? Where everyone's going to post their first video in the Facebook group, and we're all going to watch each other's videos, and we're all going to give each other's feedback. This will be a great time for you to get subscribers of people who like your channel. I'm only going to suggest don't subscribe to everyone. Only subscribe to channels where you're actually going to watch the content. The other thing about YouTube is that you don't want empty subscribers. I don't want someone to subscribe to my channel if they don't want to start a business and they don't want to use social media for their business. Don't subscribe to my channel. I want my subscribers to be people who actually have a business, want to use social media for their business, or want to start a business. So if someone came and they were a gardening coach, I'm the coach, so I may subscribe, but I'm not planning on having a garden. So Crystal is not subscribing. Chris the Maximizer, the coach, she'll subscribe because she's supporting her clients. But Crystal is not watching gardening videos. Okay. That's not my ministry. I'm not about to watch your videos. I'm not your ideal client. Okay. Not your ideal client. An accountability coach, a time management coach. Oh, sis, I'm subscribing because I do feel like I'm decent with my time management. I can always use extra tips, tricks, techniques. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So, like, I'm going to encourage you to subscribe to channels where you genuinely are going to watch the content and help them. Because it doesn't help if you have subscribers and they don't watch and engage with your content. Like, again, you don't just want empty subscribers. I only want people to subscribe and follow me who are actually enjoying my content and actually want to binge watch a playlist of mine. But we're going to have that community in the Facebook group where you can share your videos, you can share your topics, you can share your channels. And if people are like, oh my gosh, I'm interested in that, or oh my God, that seems cool, I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to watch your videos. Okay. I'm subscribed to all of my clients, right? I typically follow most of my clients on Instagram as well. So that way I can stay in the know with them. I subscribe to all of my clients' YouTube channels. Like I'm watching all of my clients' videos because not only am I critiquing them, I want to see their journey. I want to see their growth. So I'm going to subscribe to everybody because I want to, see how it is. So that's what the challenge is going to entail. Everything in the kitchen sink that you need. She said, what? That's a good investment. Yeah, only $49 for the challenge. And listen, after the challenge, I have something even epic. Okay. Something more epic that I'm launching. Okay. If you know me, I told you I started that $5 membership. I'm bringing back my membership model. Once I closed down the Money Saving Academy at the beginning of 2024, I stopped group programs, and I've only been doing one-on-one for the past 2 years. But that ends. And that ends after the challenge. So after the challenge, I'm opening up a content membership where you're going to get coaching from me, group coaching from me in a group setting every single month for a membership price. Okay. A very affordable membership price. Okay. So that's what's coming next. So the challenge is just the beginning. The challenge is to help you start your YouTube channel. The membership is going to help you maintain your YouTube channel, right? Think planning your content together every single month. Think getting support to come up with your content ideas every single month. Think getting support on how to position your offer to sell, right? Think getting support for launching a new product or service. Like, that's what's coming. A brand new membership for me. And I haven't had a membership since I closed it down in February of 2024. And that's how I started. My first major product was a membership. That's the first thing I sold. That's what I know. That works best for me. That's the best way I love to operate. So I wanted to do the challenge to get the YouTube channel started. And then the membership will be for those of you who already have a YouTube channel and you're ready to maintain that level of content. But I'm teaching you YouTube as a business owner. So it's going to be all about how you positioning your offer to sell in your YouTube videos, your thumbnails, your titles, your analytics, like all the things. So I'm very excited for that membership. So that's coming after the challenge. And if you're a part of the challenge, there's some great bonuses and discounts for you for the membership. Okay. So like I'm going all in with YouTube. And I was talking to my biz bestie about it. And it's like YouTube's always been my main platform. And I told her, I was like, my first business coaching program was YouTube. It was YouTube channel on a budget. That's the first program I ran when I was like, oh, let me help my clients with business. And it was YouTube channel on a budget. And I also had side hustle on a budget. Those are my first programs. So anywho, YouTube is lit. YouTube is the best platform for you if you're a coach or a service provider. So if you've enjoyed this live, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. If you want to join me for the challenge, the link is in my profile on TikTok and Instagram. It's in the description box on YouTube. And you can go to my website, KristaMaximizer.com, click on challenge, save your seat. We start on October 27th. Okay. So thank y'all so much for joining. And I will see you for my next live. If you don't sign up for the challenge right now, at the very least, get on my email list. So you can go to KristaMaximizer.com and click on join the list. So that way you'll get notified and you'll get my emails about the challenge. So if you don't sign up tonight, you can sign up at a later date. So definitely go get on my email list. And I'll have more emails coming out about the challenge. But yes, thank y'all so much for joining, and I'll see you on the next live. Bye.